runs, a bit of backing up there going on. Have to be careful out there, Kit, because it is quite wet and slippery still. Yep. So running these singles, the batsmen have to be absolutely committed to it, and also make sure that they keep their feet.
Well, opening the attack, Basil Joy is the bowler who has stepped aside. Warriors lost that playoff, so they'll be keen to get wickets and revenge in the combination here.
Straight down the leg side there, that would be a wide ball.
So it's a well balanced attack though. Certainly 6 bowlers who could be used. They've got a spinner as well, Salu Thomas, who was their highest wicket taker in the T20 tournament. Probably of all the bowlers amongst those 6, Tom Thomas is the least likely to be bowling up front. So they've pulled a bit of a surprise here, because of course the master batsman won't have faced him all season. And it's come off, hasn't it? That's a good first over.
It's very tidy, he's well bowled. Just the one he's straight down the leg side. Other than that, it's very well bowled. 9 runs coming off it. Now, it was interesting speaking to both captains. When I was speaking to the MSW captain, he was saying that they are keen to restrict Marseille. Bin of Salah Thomas, so he's obviously holding him.
This is more what we expected to see opening the bowling. Viz Kumar with his little in-swingers. He was the leading wicket taker amongst the seamers in that domestic tournament. 10 wickets he took, but his economy throughout the summer has only been a run a ball, which is distinctly handy in the T10 format. It was just taking a little while to get his line right, which is hardly surprising. It is November.
Yeah, I mean, doing a quick walk out their pitch, one thing you did notice is that under the footing there for the bowlers coming, especially over the wicket, a little bit of dampness, and that's why you can see quite a bit of sawdust has been placed there for the follow-throughs as well. That's a good ball. It was right in the right areas. Batsman's done extremely well to get hold of that. That's a good shot from Zishan.
Yeah, a little bit of swing again, away from the bat, and not where he intended it at all. Wanted to go straight. But in the end, it's just sliced away off the blade. He got the result he wanted, even not in the manner he wanted.
You see that movement again. It's very late movement. You see where the wicket-keeper ended up taking that. But pitched in the right areas. If you can get that one a little bit fuller, a little bit up towards Zishan Khan, it's going to be well, he's looking to get the wicket-keeper and the, I would say, second slip. It's well bowled. It's right in the block hole.
Code that captains are talking of spin here at the Master Sports Ground.
It's good running from the batsman. It was straight to the fielder, but still pick up the single.
But you know, but will it? That's the question. I know it does as a general rule, but batting captain Mughal saying he thinks all the moisture still around on the grass will make the ball quite hard to grip. So for me, it's lucky that Warriors do have 5 seamers in addition to.
Oh, he's picked his up. There is a fielder there. It's gone over his head. The first Maximo of the day. It's a top shot. Picked it up beautifully.
Half volley, just heaved away. And well, even if Thomas had been fielding on the boundary there, he still wouldn't have been able to jump up to it. Perfectly placed and just the right amount of range on it as well.
It's good, and this is what Noel Cossier was saying to me when we were talking about, you know, what's the thought process are you going to go out bang bang right from the word go? He said no. He said just get my eye in, and said, and then we'll take the attack to them, but we're not going to lose out on any singles, and he just demonstrated that there. That's good batting from him. The second over, 23, the score moves on to.
Yeah, you've got to capitalise on these 3 power play overs. We saw 21 runs scored without loss in the opening innings by Overseas Cricket Club in game 1 yesterday, and it didn't prove to be enough of a platform. Thomas going to bowl his second over straight off the reel.
It's a nice start from him. A bit of work there to do for the third man.
Yeah, they're trying to go straight here, aren't they, the batsmen? Noel Cosler again going through the offside, but just not quite finding the middle at the moment. That's why you've got the third man down there rather than anyone deep and straight.
Single taken.
Just so slippery. Not only for the feet, but also for the ball there. Salu Thomas getting into a muddle with both. Now I reckon here, Rico, that...
It's nice he played, he waited for this one.
Yeah, just dropped it a bit short. He'd already given him a sight of the ball before, and this one did have the pace on it. Khosla only had to execute what he missed previously, and he did that very well.
You're going well here. Khosla is aiming to finish this power play in style. And they made a good start going towards that, as this one also rolls all the way. 4 more. Jokka ho gaya. This is good positive batting inside the power play.
Yeah, 2 full again. And they haven't got anyone out there square on the leg side, just this straight long on. You see Divyesh Kumar running into the picture. So as soon as it's 2 straight, you can just whip it away across the line. And that's the power play gone. Decent position, 35 without loss.
Yeah, going very well.
I confess to being not altogether convinced about the Tom Thomas experiment. Didn't really get any movement off the seam or in the air. We're going to see Shijil Joy coming in. Most expensive bowler by economy rate in the summer competition. He did pick up 5 wickets.
It's a good start from him. It's right on the money, nice and straight, making the batsman play, which he does. Takes the single. These two rotating the strike well.
Yeah, which is the key at the start, is not just to pounce upon the bad ball, but also to try and turn ones into twos. That's the main thing, taking the first one quickly.
That's well bowled. He saw the batsman Zishan Khan come down, he banged it in a bit short, and that came through quickly. This is not one of those pitches where if you bang the ball in, it holds up. It does come through. That was sharp.
Yeah, I think the batsman just flagged his intention to come down a bit too early there.
Oh, he's got that one wrong. Is he going to get away with it?
Yeah, that's a good call, Rico. Batsman came down and missed the ball, but for my money, that was inside the line when it passed the batsman. He's going too early. Khan is just triggering himself down the pitch. He doesn't really achieve much by it. Just allowing Joy to bang it in short.
He's got hold of that. It was in the air. He's had to catch it. Goes over the man at backward point in between the 2 fielders. They're patrolling the boundary. 4 runs.
He just waited this time in his crease a little longer. Got himself into a difficult position and really had to reach for the half volley. But enough of the bat on it to pierce that gap perfectly.
Yeah, he waited for that one, didn't he? Didn't give it away, waited for it, was able to play that shot. That's what he's got to do. And then take the single. So good from these two. as we said, it's not just about waiting and hitting the bad ball to the boundary. It's also about taking the singles, rotating the strike, keeping the bowler and the captain working all the time mentally. Where are we going to put the fielders? Where I'm going to bowl this one?
Yeah, and they've got 2 men straight and deep now for Kosler.
Good single, good running. They've done well, keeping that score ticking away, 42. This is now the end of the 4th over.
He's mixed it up in that over. Shijil Joy. And, not much sign of any movement laterally for him, but just a rotation of full ones and short ones.
Now, just to remind you, you can follow the proceedings here on the European Cricket Network. Just EuropeanCricketNetwork.com. Gives you updates of what happened in the 2 games yesterday, the schedule for today, and the rest of the days to come here in Malta. And of course, our man himself, Vinny Sandhu, is there, and he's done a half an hour stint on all the teams featuring in this European Cricket Series. So yeah, that makes good viewing. Get on there, give you some updates about the teams.
Here we go then. Salu Thomas, gun bowler, the big wicket taker, the sole spinner in the lineup.
Shouts of catch. Might get hold of it. Kosia.
Bit of a loosener that one, wasn't it? A bonus wicket that would have been had it gone to hand.
That one is quite wide. Batsman will make it into 2. It's good backing up from Kosia.
Massive puff of sawdust as well. The ground staff have belatedly effectively been trying to dry up this ground after this morning's abandonment. Oh, that was a nice one, wasn't it? It looked for all the world like the off break, and I think if we see it again, I think actually it probably was the off break, but it just didn't go. It straightened almost on Kosler. Found him playing down the wrong line. And cracking appeal from the keeper for a batsman who hasn't moved his foot.
Yeah, I think he was just hoping that he was going to lift it and just leave, as we saw yesterday, just a toe on the line, which would have meant he's out, but he's still there. Let's see where this one goes. A little bit shorter, he's picked that up. It's gone all the way, says the ump. The fielders have signalled 6 runs. Picked that up very well.
Yeah, Kosler likes to just sit on the back foot, plant his feet in the crease and swing across the line. So the key is don't bowl too straight or too full to him. And Salu hasn't really found his right length yet.
Floats this one up. Kosler gets his foot to the pitch of the ball, plays it out to extra cover. We'll take the single.
He just needs to push it through a bit more. We saw last year when I was touring with Iceland, Icelandic left-arm spinner Keenan Botha took heaps of wickets just by fizzing it in a bit more.
Going for the stomping.
His foot's rooted. Oh, very well saying yes, but the spinners who do well here, they push it through a bit quicker, but right onto the good length, get the batsman groping forwards.
Yeah, that was again too wide. Wide was signalled. Once wide.
Straight, we know that Kosler will plant that back foot and swing him away through the leg side, and for that reason, well, there were 3 fielders out deep, but now just to tempt Kosler into that cross-batted shot, the deep mid-wicket, the middle one of those 3, has come in the ring.
रोजाना फ्री टिप मिल जाएगी।